closer. I want you to find out exactly when the Irish authorities are going to question Patrick Thornhart and tell news and editorial to get ready to go. Now, I got a couple of possible headlines here. Terrorist poet exposed, or Whiting murder co-conspirator arrested. All right, well, I'm still working on them.
Well, shouldn't we have something ready in case he's cleared?
Don't waste my time. Or yours. Now, get out of here. Come on, Keneally, don't you cut it so close. You and your bomb-throwing pal, you're supposed to be in Landview already. And timing. Timing is everything.
Two-timer.
You bite your beak. Keneally's pal, that's one ugly customer. That's why we gotta make sure that he's arrested first, and then he can roll over on Patrick Thornhart to save his own skin. And Keneally, well, he takes my money and runs, and everybody's happy. Except Marty. Yeah, well, that's what she gets for getting pregnant before she got married. Come on, Keneally, don't you play chicken with me. Why do you take everything so personally? I didn't say anything about parrots. Don't you ever knock?
Welcome back, Blair.
What are you doing here?
I'm reporting for work. I mean, you did offer me my job back, remember? Look, if you're waiting to make a private call, then, I'll just go talk to Briggs first.
Somebody's supposed to call me.
A watched phone never rings.
Yeah, tell me about it. So here we are.
No surprises, Mahoney?
No. The site for the wedding is an isolated mountain clearing at the end of a bridle path.
That's good.
Only one escape route.
That's bad. You have a remarkable command of your mother tongue, O'Hara.
The club where the paper said the reception was to be held has reasonably tight security.
That's bad.
But there's plenty of activity in and out the back entrance.
That's good. Will you shut up?
Manning's penthouse has a private elevator, but I've secured the code. I'm sure the plan will work.
In that case, I've done my bit for the cause. I'll leave you lads to it. So, sláinte.
No, you don't, Keneally. You stay until the job's done.
Then what? I can't be part of it. I might be recognized. And how will I know it's over if I'm cooped up here in this motel room?
Doubting Thomas. Trust me.
But I have this uncomfortable thought, Mahoney, that when the deed is done, I'll be a liability. Well, if I just slip quietly out, then you and O'Hara can see to your excellent plan and make your getaway afterwards without a hitch. No loose ends to tie up, as it were. Well, a little lively conversation wouldn't go amiss. The fact is that you two aren't exactly scintillating company. Well, how about a good book? Thank you very much. The university library is just a hop, skip, and a jump away. I'll just slip out and find a good read. Yeah.
Don't be daft.
I have my disguise. And nobody goes to the library at this time of the day except a few students doing their research. What is the harm? It'll keep me quiet.
O'Hara, go with him. And don't let him out of your sight.
Look, you've nothing to worry about from me. What could happen in a quiet library?
I'll have to put in an appearance at the library. I'll be back in a half hour. I promise. It's my last official duty before I take my marital leave.
Duty. Sure, I'll believe you. You're dying to meet this Pulitzer Prize-winning author who wrote about his childhood in Ireland. And he's an English teacher to boot.
I would give my eye teeth to be half as eloquent as Frank McCord in his writing. Oh, where's my wallet?
Oh, you don't need that. You just go to the library and back.
I want to buy another copy of Angela's Ashes.
Oh.
Dog?
No, dog. I bought him a rawhide chew bone thing, and he's working on it upstairs.
For dessert?
I will buy you a new wallet.
Well, I suppose he is a good watchdog.
He is, and I love him to death. But as far as bodyguard, the human variety that Bo has posted outside requires a lot less maintenance.
Should probably find him a name. Why don't you come with me? It's probably safer.
Are you kidding? I've got two-legged and four-legged protection. Probably a lot more dangerous at the library.
No doubt. Bye.
Bye.
One life.
Wednesdays.
Why are you so jumpy?
I'm not. I'm just a little surprised to see you, that's all. You know, at this late hour, the day's almost done. Is this when you plan to come to work?
No, I just thought I would stop by after you put the paper to sleep, catch up on some things, stay out of people's way, and then start tomorrow. Unless, you've changed your mind.
Well, why would you think that?
Maybe the warm reception? Ooh, do you always bring him to work with you? Hello, beautiful.
Yeah. Where's my new personal assistant? Briggs see you yet?
No. But Lou said that you've gotten some new software for the computer. How's it working?
Yeah, well, no problems.
Wait a minute.
So far.
Terrace Poet Explain. What do you know that I don't know?
Not a thing.
Come on, Todd, you can't prove that Patrick is linked to the Lord Whiting bombing. I mean, it's Patrick's word against Thomas Keneally, and Keneally's disappeared.
Well, a person can dream.
It's good to see you back where you belong, Blair.
Oh,
Bring on the violins.
Briggs, it's good to be home. How are you?
I'm fine.
You look great.
Thank you. I have the information you wanted. An agent from Interpol and two bigwigs from Irish Security will arrive the day after Patrick Thornhart's wedding. They're scheduled to question him at 9 the following morning.
Yeah, that might just be too late.
You know, Todd, I hope you're not disappointed if they let Patrick go. I think we need to have an alternative headline just in case. What do you think?
I already suggested
Really?
that.
Well, let's just see how things turn out.
Word has spread like wildfire that you're back. Now, I'm supposed to get you down to the press room on some pretext for a surprise party.
Some surprise.
Well, you tell them that I will be there. Well, don't tell them that I'll be there. I will act very surprised, okay? But I will be there.
I know I could count on you, as always.
See you, Briggs.
Bye.
Gosh, I didn't expect that.
Some people might be glad that you're back. Don't want to miss your party.
You want to come?
Wouldn't want to rain on your parade. Besides, I'm waiting for that important phone call.
Is this the same mysterious phone call that you were so antsy about yesterday at the penthouse?
You don't want to keep your fans waiting.
No, I don't. Goodbye, bird.
you be so kind? It's from my daughter, to Dorothy. How my grandmother from Ballyvon would have dubbed you a saint and a scholar, Mr. McCourt. You're a damn fine writer. Wickedly funny. I laughed out loud. Bless your heart. Mel Hayes.
Oh, you've a couple of Pulitzers of your own, don't you? I admire your work. In fact, I use you as an example of clear and cogent writing with my students.
Oh, God help them. Angela's ashes should be required reading for the whole human race. Patrick Thornhart, professor of English literature at our university, and a damn fine poet.
Fellow countrymen, by the sound of it, what part of Ireland?
Excuse me, gentlemen. They're ready for the obligatory photographs. It'll only take a moment. Mr. McCourt? Dean Williams, you too.
Ah, a photo op, a curse of celebrity. It's almost as rough on a man as the ballyhoo surrounding his wedding. How are you holding up, Patrick?
Moderately well, thank you. Now you're coming to Bo and Nora's party tonight.
Oh, I wouldn't miss it. You must warn Marty that I plan to bring Dorian. She promises to behave.
Mm-hmm. That'll be interesting.
So, where is the police protection that Bo assigned to you?
At Margaret's house. It's the only way I'd leave her tonight.
You do understand he meant one for her and one for you?
Yeah, I understand all that. But no one's going to harm me, not here at a celebrity book signing. It's eyewitnesses, photographers.
Oh. I wouldn't put anything past a hardened terrorist like Mahoney. I mean, men have been killed at the high altar in church. If these people really think you're going to ring the bell on them, you're in clear and present danger, my friend.
Very subtle you are.
They could send anyone. Young, old, male, female.
There are people here. It was a very incisive observation. The safety in numbers will just blend in with the crowd. And besides, it'll do you good to breathe the same air as a Pulitzer Prize winner.
There won't no surprises. Pulitzer Prizes or otherwise, right?
Have you ever held a book in your hand and heard it speak to you?
No.
Well, let's find one that will. Now, here we have the annals of true crime, a genre very close to my heart. Here's one I haven't read.
What kind of mood filches a book from a library?
One whose library card has expired. A man needs to read.
Buy a newspaper. I think. You have your book. Let's get out of here.
Wait, not so fast. What do we have here?
Oh, mind yourself. Oh, wait, let me pick these up for you.
Beg your pardon. Thank you very much.
Uh-huh. I enjoyed that.
I have a passion for the true crime novel, despite my cherubic countenance.
Well, you can't judge a book by its cover or a man by the lilt of his voice. My family's originally from Ballyvon.
Ah, Limerick. James Bergen at your service.
Ah, Mel Hayes. I knew some Limerick people when I was growing up in the Bronx.
What parish?
St. Aloysius.
Ah, well, my mother's brother settled there in the Bronx. He had a newsstand in Rose of Lima Parish. He married one of the McInernys.
Wait, this was a newsstand with a big glass jar of licorice whips on the counter?
The very one.
Oh, gosh, a small world. My father used to be a writer for the New York Post, and he would drop into McInerney's newsstand to buy up all the competition before he got on the subway.
Well, we're practically related, Mr. Hayes.
Well, Frank McCourt's a Limerick man. Do you know him?
Well, his reputation precedes him.
Well, he's as delightful in person as he is on the page. It's been a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Bergen.
Yes.
Why don't you just go about and introduce yourself to everyone? One more stunt like that, and you'll feel the sharp steel in my pocket between your lips.
There's Thornhart.
Where?
Now, he's just left now. If we hurry, you can get a good look at your quarry. You have no idea
for me. Hey.
Hi.
All quiet here.
Yeah. Except for the sound of Rawhide being ripped to shreds upstairs. He's practically consumed that whole dog toy I gave him. How was the reception for Frank McCourt? Did you get a book?
Yeah, just the one.
Oh.
Autograph to you.
Thank you. Oh, I've been dying to read this. You said it was really good.
Thanks for bringing down my jacket.
You're welcome. I didn't know how much time you'd have.
It's a wifely thing to do.
I've been thinking about names for our dog. How about Farfel?
What? Farfel? No, that sounds like a pudding I hated as a boy.
Okay. William, like William Shakespeare?
It's a lovely name, but it doesn't look like a William, does he?
No. Why don't you think of one?
How about Cahalan? He's the Achilles of Ireland. When he was a boy, he went to Cullen's house and accidentally killed his watchdog. Well, to make up for his mistake, he stayed there for a year and a day and watched over Cullen's home. After that, he was always known as Cullen's hound, Cahalan.
Colin. It's unique, but I don't think anyone's gonna remember it. I mean, we're on the right track. Irish, something personal, something out of literature.
How about Yeats?
Yes, I know. What were the first words you wooed me with on Inniscrag?
Penny, brown penny, brown penny. I'm sorry, but you want to call the dog Brown Penny?
No, Penny for short.
He would have problems with his sexual identity, I think.
One look at his face, you realize sex is not going to be an issue there.
Oh.
Penny, I know, Penny. Come on, it's copper. There is no gender. It's just a coin. I think it's perfect. Besides, we're late for our party.
How much damage do you suppose he'll do when we're gone?
You're right. You think he's a party animal?
Let's find out.
Okay.
Penny!
Penny!
I don't think you or that bird have moved since I left. What, still no phone call? Brick said that he had, well, that you had the new circulation figures. I'm gonna take them home and study them. Got them?
Yeah. How was the party?
You know, I thought they would have a few stale bagels and they'd introduce me to the new people in the company, but no, they did this whole thing up. It's like I'd returned from the dead or something. It's been a long time since I felt that way.
Felt what way?
Well, I don't know, valued. I mean, I know Star needs me, but, you know, for the longest time after the accident, I've just been so helpless, you know? But here I am, stronger than ever.
You're so strong, it's scary.
Well, you ain't seen nothing yet. I'm ready. Hold on to your socks.
I'm not wearing any.
No, you're not. What, did Taya forget to do the laundry? Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait, is that today's sun?
Check it out.
Hey, give me.
Show you something. See this?
Wow, check it out, Bird. You made the front page. This is what I pay these people for.
Yeah. Hello. I was on my way home, and I thought I'd stop by to see if you were ready to leave.
No, I got things I got to do.
Were you discussing Star? My work, actually. You're ready for this? I started it about an hour ago. Oh, really? Where? Here. Come on, Taya. You were there when Todd offered me my job back. Yes. I didn't realize that you were planning to start so soon. Well, I just wanted to wait until my legs were better. And they are. See you, Todd.
So you ignored my advice.
But I did think about what you said.
And then you went right ahead and did the worst thing possible. Do you want custody of Star or not?
My wife was strapped for cash, so I gave her a job. This way I can keep an eye on her, and I come out looking like the good guy.
You walked right into her trap.
Well, maybe she walked into mine.
You're too smug about this. She's already wormed her way behind your defenses. She's going to strike when you least expect it. Don't do this.
It's already done.
Do you know what I saw when I walked in here?
Yeah, business meeting.
No, a cozy domestic scene. You, Blair, the bird. She even has the parrot under her spell.
You know, I've got like a million things on my mind, all right? I don't need you coming in here and telling me what to do. Now, why don't you make yourself useful and go home and look after the baby?
You pay me to make sure you don't lose custody of Star. So when you do something stupid, I'm going to let you know about it, whether you like it or not. Watch out for Blair. She has an agenda.
Are you finished?
No, Todd. I'm not finished. I resent being sent home to do my duty like an employee. I am Star's stepmother, not her nanny. You hired Judith for that.
You call yourself the Queen of Sheba. I don't care.
Look, you may be in a rotten mood, but you can't take it out on me.
I was in a great mood until you got here.
Oh, that's not true. You've been jumpier and even more obnoxious than usual. I just hope things get better after they question Patrick Thornhart in a few days.
How did I wind up with two women in my life who can't stand me?
Lucky boy.
You think I'm so lucky? If I'm so lucky, how come Keneally hasn't called? There's a terrorist out there with murder on his mind.
Cement shoes.
Shut up. I have to hit the deck every time somebody comes in here. All I want to do is rat out this terrorist and make sure that he's behind thick steel bars and loops of razor wire so that he can rat out my poet. Where the hell are you, Keneally?
Gentlemen, may I have your attention? Right over here, please. That's it, that's it. Gotcha.
What a stroke of luck you've been here like this.
Are you a writer, Mr.
No, I just dabble. My brother is the writer, of course.
Of course.
Would you be kind enough to inscribe your magnum opus?
How should I...
To Frank. He fancies himself the storyteller.
You should tell him put it all on paper. You never know.
Well, I'm more extemporaneous. But anyway, who would be interested in a dull life like mine? Well, thank you very kindly.
You're howling because you have a stomach ache. You ate all the hors d'oeuvres.
He's so cute, Mom.
Ugliest little mutt I've ever seen in my whole entire life. And I'll tell you something else. I think Marty and Patrick are taxing our friendship just slightly by bringing that dog to our party. I'm going to chain you to Bo's motorcycle. Then we'll see what happens.
He's going to have to wear a helmet.
No, they're not going to go anywhere. I'm going to chain the bike and the dog together in the basement. You just wait. The dog will be throwing up in your hall, and your child will be redecorating your brand new rug with pureed prunes, and then your husband will come in and say that he wants to bungee cord jump from the Washington Monument.
Can one do such a thing?
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Don't worry. By then, I will know the latest in getting prunes out of the carpet, and that dog will be remarkably trained.
In the meantime, I'd like to apologize for the behavior of the dog.
That's very good. You said it with a straight face, and there was actually a tone of humility involved. Save that tone. You'll be using it on a neighbor when she tells you that your child has dug up her prized tulips and is trying to sell them back to her.
Rachel did that?
Oh, I could tell you stories, but I promised I wouldn't.
Oh, good. I'll go ask her. Rachel!
Oh. No.
No.
Hi, Marty.
I can't believe I'm at this party.
Well, when I suggested I invite that blonde who runs by the houseboat every morning at 7:30, you wouldn't hear of it. Come on. You won't even remember why you resent Marty.
Oh, I most certainly do.
Well, it's time to forget about it. Look at those, have some of those canopies. They look terrific.
Let's hope Nora didn't make them.
So, everyone congratulating Rachel for that big turnout for Erykah Badu?
Oh, only about 100 times.
And do I look proud or what?
Oh, well, you know what, Daddy? Uncle RJ didn't miss that. I mean, you should have seen him watching Daddy talk about the success of Club Indigo. I mean, it was like watching a man take a long, cold drink on a hot day.
Yeah, it was quite an evening.
Yeah. I wonder if Eli's interested in that kind of music.
Who's Eli?
Oh, I'm going to be the young man's foster mother.
Really? Why?
Seems like a good idea.
And no one does it better.
But she's already been there, done that. Carlotta, you should devote your time to yourself now.
This from the woman who can't stop mothering to save her soul.
I think it's a wonderful idea. Congratulations.
Well, thank you, but it's still a little bit premature. We still have to convince social services that I'm the right one for the job, and we also have to convince Eli, too, I'm afraid.
Well, it's tough to convince Eli of anything. Who can blame him? He's a teenager.
That's why I'm going to start off with the baby and then work my way from there.
Well, a baby's as much of a challenge, but nothing is going to make you happier.
I find that so hard to believe. I've never been happier in my life.
Oh, man, it's so strange to walk in the house without hearing the wallflowers blaring away.
Al went to live with Gabrielle for a while.
Gabrielle.
I'm sorry, it's Al's mother. She was in prison after getting involved with Carlo Hess.
Yeah, she just got out, and she wanted to see Al, and he wanted to see hers.
Don't let him stay too long. Those short little visits have a way of turning into a permanent situation, and then before you know it, you've missed a big chunk of his life.
You're talking about your kid?
Yeah. Texas is a long way away, and Duke's starting kindergarten this year, and I can't be there for the first day. Excuse me for a minute.
It's not going to happen to Al.
Believe it.
So tomorrow you get your heart's desire, huh?
Mm-hmm. Land of heart's desire. Where beauty has no ebb, decay no flood. A joyous wisdom and time an endless song. Sorry, I look at Margaret. I always want to recite Yeats.
It's really beautiful.
Yeah. I found my other half. I'm whole again. Trusted her with the darkest part of my soul, and she was there for me.
Well, love each other for all it's worth, all right? And always be honest. That's the key.
There are no more secrets. Never will be again. As God is my witness.
Good.
Our love is forever.
That's the way it should be.
Kevin, have you heard from Cassie yet?
Yeah. She, called me from the airport in Austria, but I don't know if she spoke to David Ronaldo yet.
Okay, everybody, we have some champagne or sparkling cider, whichever you prefer.
Oh,
it's time for toast. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go first, because being a defense attorney, I never get to, so this is my chance. I first met Marty after she rode her motorcycle through the window of the Banner. And I'm glad that she lived to regret it. I know Patrick is, too. But anyway, here she is now, a responsible, dedicated doctor who's about to become a responsible, dedicated wife. And mother. Wow. And Patrick. Well, with Patrick and me, there's certainly been... We've had our share of trials. But that's all behind you guys now. Here's to smooth sailing. To calm seas and a westerly breeze. May it take you to Ireland for your honeymoon. And after that, may you have a wonderful, unpredictable, loving life.
Drink to that.
Cheers.
Here. Cheers.
Which is not to say that in the past, Patrick has not been a thorn in my heart.
Oh.
Okay, all right. I couldn't pass up that opportunity. But to both of you, I admire your tenacity, your integrity, and your loyalty and courage. And I know that whatever's next for you, you're going to be able to weather it together, and you're going to be even stronger for it. Cheers.
I know that Mr. William Butler Yates has a special place in both your hearts. And from one who's a few miles further down the road of life, this from Mr. Yates. Wine comes in at the mouth. Love comes in at the eye. That's all we shall know for truth before we grow old and die. I lift the glass to my mouth and I look at you. And I sigh. It's your turn.
Me? No.
No, come on. Let bygones be bygones. Tomorrow they get married. Give them a little send-off. A little speech.
Marty and Patrick, I wish you good luck. Which, of course, you really don't need because you have love. And, Marty, I know that we haven't been the best of friends, but that's all in the past. And let's look forward to the future.
Bravo. To the future.
To the future.
Check it out.
It's awfully quiet upstairs. Are you sure Penny is sleeping?
Mm-hmm. Sleeping off 3 pounds of what?
Roast beef.
Roast beef that he stole from Nora. He wasn't happy.
No. Gave her an excuse not to get too sentimental, though. It was a lovely party.
Yeah.
We gotta find what we're gonna say at the wedding tomorrow. I can't believe we left it this long. Hmm? What if we don't agree? We just call it off?
Oh, no, not likely. We'll find something. Stay with me. Now, how about, wait a minute. How about this one? One of my favorites. Maybe not appropriate, but it is Yeats. The Lake Isle of Innisfree. Mel was right. It started with Yeats, and we keep coming back to him.
Well, let's have him at our wedding, then. Recite the words you first used when I fell in love with you.
Brown penny.
Hmm.
I was a haunted man then. I'm a haunted man now. Nothing's changed.
Yes, it has. The first night, we thought we only had that moment. We thought if we made love, we could make time stop. Well, now I don't want it to stop. I cannot wait for tomorrow to be your wife. And 8 months to have your baby, and years and years from now to grow old with you and know that I've loved you more and more every day. And I do.
We almost lost it all.
But we didn't. And I don't believe that we could have suffered all we've suffered and fought as hard as we fought and loved as much as we've loved and have it taken away from us. You're finally going to be at peace.
Tomorrow you'll be my wife. The Lake Isle of Innisfree. I will arise and go now and go to Innisfree. And a small cabin built there of clay and wattles made. 9 bean rows will I have there, a hive for the honey bee. And live alone in the bee-loud glade. And I shall have some peace there, for peace comes dropping slow, dropping from the vales of the morning to where the cricket sings. There midnight's all a glimmer, and noon a purple glow, and evening full of the linnet's wings.
Mr. Bergen, you've been upgraded to first class as you requested. Your flight to Paris with a connecting flight to Libya is boarding now.
Thank you. I will rise and go now, and go to Tripoli.
Sneak up on me like that. Who's with Star?
Oh, don't worry. I left a bowl of food and water on the floor. Todd, that's a joke. Star's fine. She's with Judith. Brought you some food.
Thank you.
Why don't you come home?
Because I'd rather stay here.
I'm sorry. I came on a little strong earlier. It's just that I know how important Star is to you, and I want you to be able to raise her. I feel as if things are coming to a head between you and Patrick Thornhart. Well, I hope when this is all over, you can put it behind you and let it go.
If this plays out the way I want, it'll all be over soon.
Keneally's gone. You are an incompetent idiot.
Do you think he blew the whistle on us? Should we scram?
Oh. The old man's just trying to save his own hide.
He won't risk having any truck with the authorities. No. We stick to the plan. He's identified the targets for us. We finish it tomorrow. First Thornhart, then Sagebrook, then Manning.
Stay tuned.